Dutch Sense here. 11:42 p.m. Central Time on Monday, September 2nd, 2013. And we're looking at Earthquake 3D here, which is a USGS feed of the most recent earthquakes. And I'm zooming in here on South Central East Texas, where two 4.3s occurred, now one downgraded to a 4.2. And let's go ahead and get the statistics on these. Okay, we're looking at 3.1 miles deep. Now, I'm already familiar with the area from last year. There was a 4.0 that occurred in this rough same area, but let's go ahead and put the coordinates in. Okay, and I was looking at Oklahoma earlier. Okay, and here's the coordinates for the earthquake. And it looks like I've already got a place mark here. Yep. Okay, frac well marked from a previous earthquake that occurred here in the area. And let me zoom in so you can see. We've got 4 storage tanks, a lake, a pipeline, and most likely some kind of injection well or disposal well. And what they do is they'll pump water down, deep down into the earth, up to 2 to 3 kilometers down, and that releases natural gas by fracturing the shale. It's called hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking. And here's the other wells that I marked from previous earthquakes that occurred in the area. Okay, we have a 2.7 and a 2.8 from December 7th, 2012 and January 31st, 2013, for instance. And it's a huge operation. Now, I stopped marking these because there's just so many. All these little spots here, each one of these, just zoom in and show you. Okay. We have the same thing going on. We have injection tanks or storage tanks, and we're talking in the hundreds, if not thousands, of different wells. I mean, look how big this operation is here, and it just keeps on going and going and going. And let's zoom in on the area. Here's a compressor station. This is a good example of what they do. They'll condense down the natural gas that's pumped out at these compressor stations and then put it through a pipeline that goes to a larger collection area. So that's the border of the southern operation. Look how many there are, and up to the north. So it's no wonder that we're seeing earthquakes occur at these locations. We've seen earthquakes occur in the past, and it's at the telltale 3.1 miles deep, 5 kilometers roughly. And that's just, I got tired of marking these. They just go on in all directions. Of course, this is Texas. It's known for its drilling and for its oil producing, and also for its natural gas. But there we go. A large earthquake occurred in the area twice now in the last year. Actually, that makes 3 because these 2 occurred back to back. Okay, guys, much love. It's really easy to do this, by the way. You can just look up the coordinates on the USGS website. You don't have to have Earthquake 3D to do this. And all you do is pull the coordinates, go over to Google Earth, put them in. And it'll show you what's there. I took the time to mark some of these out just so I knew what I was looking at the last time that this occurred. But look how close this is. Okay, let's just get a measurement on this and see what the actual distance is. 0.14 miles. Let's get that in feet. 700 feet away. Have an earthquake plan ready and be prepared just in case. You never know when it could strike. Sometimes it's man-made, other times it's natural. This is a fault zone itself. It's the southwestern portion of the New Madrid fault zone. The actual edge of the craton itself extends from the far Pacific Northwest down here through Texas and then curls back up through the Midwest up here to the Northeast. Well, this is riddled fault zone here. We've got the New Madrid, Wabash Valley seismic zone, and the earthquake activity there over the last several days. Take a look. Okay, we had 2 2.5s, one at the border of Arkansas, one up here right at the border of Missouri. These are not fracking. This is New Madrid. And then these 2 here are fracking, and the 2.5 in central Oklahoma is fracking. And we can go look that up really quick. Why not? Let's go ahead and pull this. Earth. Okay, here we go. Here's the earthquake that just occurred in Oklahoma. We'll back this out just a little bit. And, okay, right here, for instance, Redbud Energy Plant. Let's see what we've got. Looks like another pipeline. Yep, pipeline's here. And we'll back this out just a little bit, and you can see it's on the border of a large fracking operation. So here's the earthquake, And here's examples of some frac wells. Okay, we've got a pipeline here coming up out of the ground. And here's one of our storage tanks with, looks like an oil pump actually, an oil derrick of some kind. Cheers, folks. Be safe.